to Singapore Q2 2011 Korea. I'm Andrew Bortz. I'll be doing commentary on all of my, well, hopefully all of my qualifying sessions from now on, depending on what comments are posted in these first couple of videos. So we got to finish 15th or above. If you watch Q1, I only just scraped through to Q2, just ahead of Vettel. So it's not looking promising for qualifying, but we'll see how it goes. Here's my setup. If you, as usual, if you want it, go give it a go. Took me a fair while to do, but it's not so different from my normal setups. Started off changing brake balance
We'll make the changes you requested.
rather than the usual 50-50. See, I've worn out a lot of my my tyres in practice just because I couldn't get a decent setup straight off the mark. My setup that I usually use didn't quite work as well. I'm just trying to figure out, do I go straight for primes and know I'm gonna go out? I'll go for options, but I've chosen options. I'll probably get time for 2 runs, a couple of laps, come in, change for a new set of options and go straight back out. Unless of course I get a decent time in the first go, which is normally unlikely. Normally it's one of the last laps that I'll tend to just pull through. So down to lean and warm up the tyres. So not sure if it works too much on this track. Works better on the likes of Monza and anything with the real long straights. So all through qualifying in the race, the normal, I use same setup, going from qualifying to race, because, well, that's the rules for F1 in real life. I try to make these things as authentic as possible. Of course, some of Codemaster's bugs doesn't help make that happen. My fastest lap in practice was actually a 1:39.1 on options, so I'm looking to better that. I'm not sure whether it'll happen from the results of last session, although I went a little bit quicker than I had done on Prime so far, so maybe it's just from me learning the track a bit more, getting used to it. And plus practice, the P3 that I did actually done the day before I did qualifying 1, whereas both qualifying 1 to maybe 3 if I get through, and in the race were all done on the same day, so I had benefit of a bit of practice beforehand, getting back into the rhythm. So tyres are mostly up to temperature, engine's not overheating like it was in Q1, but I'm still on standard revs. I didn't see me change it up, but I might be on fast. Although if I was, the engine would probably be starting to cook itself already. Massa set the fastest time so far. Barrichello popping in there as well. 1:37.3. So already quicker than what we had in P1, I think. I mean Q1. Nicely taking some of these corners. With a bit of slip there. 3/10 off, that's not going too bad. I can live with that. Yeah, I must be running on fast because my engine's starting to overheat now. I love the going under the grandstand there. It's with some car setups, cutting that curb is really dangerous. I seem to have it nicely controlled there. So initially, okay, 7th place. I don't believe that since it's saying 6th. Oh no, P8. Okay. It hadn't been updating very quick. Fewer revs. Ha! Yeah, right. I need as much speed as I can get out of this. 138.3. So actually things are looking up. I'm already, what, 8/10 quicker than my fastest in P2 that I did. Going a bit wide on there. That won't help. So things are looking up. P8. Oh well. Ooh, so close. One of my punches in practice, if you saw my, I think it was on the Prime, so I did that and blew a tyre. Not helpful. And that's bad news. In the drop zone. Oh, we'll see if we can improve on that. Not this lap though. Ooh, really not doing too well. Say, I couldn't find a setup that would really plant the rear end on the track out of accelerating. The rear tyre wear for this track is whopping. I had to compromise setup to just get it understeering a bit, so I could control the rear end a little more when it did slide. So we're back onto the fast mix. Engine again, overheating again. I haven't had that problem anywhere else through this career. And well wide, but not too bad. Slightly down. See if I can hook the rest of the lap up. I don't know what time I got to beat to get into 10th place, but we'll see once the second sector ends. Well, 12th would be a good position to start, I think. 2/10 down, I can still improve this lap. Front brakes overheating slightly. That's been happening all season long. Slight tap. I haven't seen any sort of brake failures yet. I'm not sure if they're in the game. Comment if you've had any issues with that. Say I haven't so far. But I'd like to know if it's a possibility for your brakes to go wrong. Wasn't fast enough that lap, so maybe this lap. We can only hope. Engine's not overheating too much, but you know, it's hotter than I'd like it to be. Don't want to destroy it before the race. They're getting that DRS open nice and early. Optimize all of the straight line running, and I'm up by nearly 2/10. That's what we need. Oh, and I have to take evasive action. That's that lap stuffed. Oh, that's a bummer. So back down to lean. Cool that engine down. And try not to wear too much. Pit within 2 laps. Well, considering it's a shorter session this time round, I will probably be coming in this lap, so I don't completely burn these out. I'll probably slap on another set of options. I think I've got a fresh set left if I remember correctly. Normally I wouldn't like to do that because I'd like to save a fresh set for the race. And also, I read just before this session that there's massive degradation for the race, and it's a possible 5-stop race. So that was going through my mind just as I was coming in, thinking, oh, what do I do? Do I just stick with the time I've got?
5 minutes of the session remaining.
Yeah, do I stick with this time, or do I go for another one? I've got time. Should get what's that? It's going to be about two hot laps probably. So this coming into the pits and going out takes all of like 40 seconds, depending on how long I take to look at the timings, see whether it's worthwhile and going back out.
You're in the drop zone. We need you to go out again.
Fuel 4. Yeah, so a lap less than I did in Q1. And yep, slap on a new set of options. I know I've got to go out. I'm already above my predicted place, 15th. So a bit of a surprise. Wub starts playing Worms Reloaded. Worms, what a game! Brings back the memories. Kamikaze, awesome, awesome game. That's Buemi ahead of me, I believe that was. 3 minutes 40. So I could be looking at 2 hot laps, as long as I don't do any sort of spinny motions. Let Alguersuari go. Again, try and pick up pick up the toe from anyone, so I can use it on my fast lap. Hopefully Alguersuari is a bit quicker than me, then I'll be able to. However, Button would be more ideal, although he seems to be on a slow lap. Or is he? Nah, he's going to let me through. I have a little lift to see whether he's going to pick it back up, but no. So I got to do with what I got. Try and catch Alguersuari a little. Probably going to be a bit out of reach now. Got to be so careful on the throttle when you're bouncing over that inner curb. So many times in practice I was hitting the rear tyre on the wall under the grandstand. So here we go again. So see what we can do. Nicely through 1 and 2. Hit the apex of 3. Not the perfect exit from turn 3. But that was better. Oh, so close. Looks good so far. Keeping the car as straight as possible through there. And 2.5 tenths up. That's better. Liking that. Ooh, back end sort of wanting to go, but managed to keep it going. And, oh, yeah, very nice. Getting all the right lines. Do I outbrake myself here? Oh, yes, I do. That's going to lose me about half a second. Well, maybe 3 tenths. So I might now be on par with what I had. Oh, still 2 tenths up.
1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
So, even if I don't do this lap... Oh, no, that's not good. It's probably lost me that 2 tenths now. Cut the curb nicely. And I've slowed down completely because I think I've totally stuffed it up. And I don't want to catch Alguersuari this lap. Oh, alright, I'm gonna pick up someone. So I pick up the Ferrari.
30 seconds left
Sounds good to me. A bit wide. And the engine's starting to overheat again. Session's just about ended. Only one car behind me is going to get the chance to do their flying lap. I don't know who it is behind me. Sticking with Alonso nicely. I'm down by 1.5 tenths. But with the toe of Alonso, hopefully I can pull it back. Although he seems to be maybe getting held up a little by whoever that is in front of him. Nice taking that corner. Come on, Alonso, go quicker, go quicker. I need this. Oh, still 1.5 tenths down. And I'm in real danger now of going up Alonso's arse. They brake so early for this one. Oh, so close. Can I keep it together for another 2 corners? Yes, nicely done. And we're still 12th after all that. Oh, never mind. So we're out in Q2. Dropouts: Schumacher, me, Perez, Di Resta, Alguersuari, Sutil, Barrichello. Well, hope you enjoyed.